Let's try to understand what is the customer empathy map and how can we use it. This is a very useful tool whenever we want to understand our user. The first step is that we are going to talk about a specific person. Even if we imagine this person, it's not a target audience. We're not talking about understanding someone in between 20 and 30 years old who is still studying. We want to give this person a name, an age, a gender, a status, work position, nationality, etc. Because we want to go deeper into the psychology of this person. And it's easier if we visualize a specific persona or person. Then the main rule is that in one template, or if we are working virtually in a workshop, in our virtual whiteboard, we all are going to write post-its. The rules for post-its: 1 to 3 words maximum in one post-it with a marker. It has to be visual. We have to understand it in just one side. You can also draw. So we are all, right? This is like a brainstorming, divergent thinking. We're all using post-its to try to understand the psychology of this specific person. We have to agree who is this person. The first thing that we are going to write, we have think and feel. We have 4 main blocks that are divided on thinking, seeing, hearing, saying. And then on the top, at the bottom of the template, we have gains and pains. That means motivations and frustrations. We will do this last after filling up the 4 main blocks to try to understand the insights. Let's start with the questions for think and feel. In here, we are going to try to understand what is their ambition, what do they dream of, what makes them feel bad or good, for example. What do they see? What does their environment look like? Which media do they see? Which channels do they use? Are they using, for example, Instagram or TikTok? How does their work environment look like? Now, what do they say or do? What does their environment say and do? Sometimes it's not the same what we say and what we do. What do they normally do in a day? How does their day look like? What do they do in their spare time? And what is their attitude? What is this person hearing? Is he or she hearing media? Which kind of media? Radio, podcast? Which kind of podcast? What and who are their influencers? Are they getting influenced by a colleague, a boss, a wife, or a husband, a kid, whatever? What do their friends say? Whatever he or she is hearing that affects their psychology, their behavior too. With the insights, what we are trying to understand, what are the motivations, what motivates them, and what do they want? And the pains or frustrations, what frustrates them? What are the obstacles that they find?